Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rakshit Subramanya and today I'm going to be talking about the topic string classes and its constructors in advanced Java. So now let's see. So let's have a brief introduction. So the string classes in Java is a predefined class that is widely used for manipulating strings. The strings in Java are objects that represent a sequence of characters. The string class is a part of the java.lang package, or you can even access it through the util package and is immutable. Immutable meaning it cannot be altered. And that's what you say. See, meaning the values cannot be changed in once created. So string is a type of data type in Java which stores a sequence of characters which we know now. And Java, advanced Java or Java has many predefined classes such as the string class which are seeing now and many. So it is usually at the Java, the string is usually accessed through the java.lang, but you can even call it through the util package. For a program that I'm going to be showing it, you can do it through util package, but mostly it is done to java.lang. So now let's see. The constructors in string class. The string class has several constructors that allow you to create string objects. So, as you know, Java is an object-oriented programming. So, the classes are accessed by creating objects. So, these objects will be like, uh, how do you say? The class acts as a blueprint while the object uses that blueprint to function. Yeah. So, one of the most common constructor is the parameterized constructor that takes the string as an argument or a string as an argument. And another more famous constructor is the default constructor that creates an empty string object. So now we are seeing all the constructors. How what is a constructor? So if you see over here, if you have a class named string demo, then to call a constructor, you need to have the same name of the class. So that is, you have the string demo itself as the name. And that constructor will be called, can be called automatically. So you don't need to have anything specially done. If you just call the class, it will automatically call uh, the constructor and work it out. If it is a default constructor, you don't need to do much. It will work on its own. So it has multiple constructors, which you'll see now. So let's see the parameterized constructors in string class. The parameterized constructor in the string class takes a string as an argument and creates a new string object with the same value. For example, you can see a string that is the string that you call str equals new string of hello. Is that you're calling the string or you're creating object of string and you're setting it as hello. So it's going to store hello in string now. You use the constructor over here. Constructor of a class that exists in the package. So it creates an hello. So the constructor is useful when you know the value of the string at the time of creation. So let's move on. Now let's see the default constructor. So the default constructor in string class is it creates a empty string object with no character. So before one we created and placed the value when we knew it. Now we are just creating an empty one. So you can see the example string str equals new string of it creates an empty object and it has no character. You can save it. You can see in the example over here the class name is student while you're calling the default constructor student of. It is not parameterized. So it creates an empty string and you can define later on what that string does. So this constructor is useful when you want to initialize a string object later in the program. So when you later on, when the program is going on, when you want it, you can use this thing. So it is very useful for that. So con now one type of constructor, the parameterized constructor, is with character array in the string. So here you can see the types. There is not the normal default string, and this is the copy string, which you call the second one. It is also called as copy string, and you have a character. Just like character, you have bytes also, and you have string buffer and the string buffer builder. String buffer is a type of class. So like we define how uh, string is immutable, the string buffer is a mutable type of string. It can be changed. So now let's see. The string class also has a constructor that takes a character array as an argument and creates a new string object with the character in the array. For example, if you have the character as hello, the string str you call the constructor, you create an object and you use the constructor at the same time and creates a new object with the value hello. The constructor is useful when you want to create a string object from an array of characters. So let's see the next one. Now, the constructor with string buffer. Just like I said, string buffer is a mutable type one. So the string class has a constructor that takes a string buffer as an argument and creates a new string object with the same value as the string buffer. So it's a it's a type of constructor of string class that takes string buffer as an argument and then creates a new string object with the same value as the string buffer. So string buffer to string. So you can see the example here. You're using string buffer and you are getting it the value that is new string buffer of hello. So a buffer meaning a mutable type of string called hello is created, and you can use that to create a new string of normal, just immutable one. So this constructor is useful when you want to convert a string buffer into a string. Here, since I said string buffers are mutable, here you can see the different operations that are possible on it. You can do length, capacity, append, insert, reverse, delete caret, and then replace. Which in normal strings these might not this will not be possible. So yeah, let's see the next one. Constructor with string builder in the string class. Now, similar to string buffer constructor, the string class also has a constructor that takes a string builder as an argument and creates a new string object with the same value as the string builder. So here you can see here to understand. String buffer is part of Java at initial version 1.2 and this builder came at around version 5. Okay, so here you can see the difference what happens in a builder and what happens in a buffer to understand. So all methods of a string builder class are synchronized. Buffer class are synchronized while methods of this builders are not synchronized. So you'll have many differences like that so that you can understand what happens in a builder and what happens in a buffer. They're same, they're almost same, but still there is a difference. So here you can see you use string builder class again SB same and you use hello and you can again convert that into a string. So here you are going to convert a string builder into a string. So let's see the next one. Constructor with a byte array. Like I said, when we use the character array, I said a byte array was possible. So the string class has a constructor that takes byte array and character encoding as an argument and creates a new string from the byte array using the specified character encoding. So you have here byte array of 72, 101, 108. You give the different values and you call the string constructors on the byte array. So what happens here is, byte is a takes consumes a bit lesser space compared to character, lesser bigger. So even a byte can be used to create a string, less space, but the same string is created. And given the values, it can also do its ASCII functions, and it will get the characters out since it's a byte rate. And you can do other functions also, which we'll see in the program. I'll show you how it works. Now you have character with byte array, offset, length in a string class. To understand this one, up till now we saw character array, byte array, string buffer, string builder, default. So now taking that character and byte array, you know the how. Now we know how the string constructor works. So now a twist in that one is you can tell it from where it has to start and where it has to end. So if you see here, if you see the example, byte array of whatever it gives, string str of new string of byte array 1 comma 3, which means it starts at 1. You know how strings have indexing just like an array, right? So it starts at 1 and ends at 3. So it will start printing at 1 and will end printing at 3. Just like that, it happens for character array also, which you'll see in the program. Now see it. This is a program. We use Java util here, as I said. It comes in the util also. We use demo, everything. Now we are going to call the string class to create a constructor. So first I made a normal string called S1 object of the string. We call the constructor and creator called hello. Now we use the copy constructor, which I said, and create a copy of it, that is S2, which you see again it prints hello 2 times. Now I'm going to create a byte B of hello itself and call the third object S3 on the same thing, the constructor, and you again get an hello on printing. The same when I do a character, you get this object S4 and it prints as hello again. Good. Now the when I said about the how you can define the length and the starting point and the ending point, here you can see it. You can see in the fifth one that the new string I've given as b comma 1 comma 2. So from the byte hello, it's going to start from our position 1, that is E, and end at position 3, that is N, like that. So you do that, you can do that with a character also, and this is what you hello, 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 L, L. A mistake here, it is not just E and L, but it's E double L, because you can count in zero, be 0, 1, 2, 3. We get two L's. But to understand, that is, if you put an index 4. But here, as I've done, I've defined it as 1 and 2. But there I said 3, so I said ELL. Here I put 1 and 2, so sorry, I mixed it up. When you put a 3, you get ELL, but when you put 1 and 2, you get E and L. So let's see the next. So now let's have a brief summary. That is, the string class in Java has various constructors that allow you to create string objects in different ways, as we saw. The constructors can take different types of arguments such as string, character array, string buffer, string builder, byte array, and many more. And you can even have sets like I said, length and the where it has to start and end. So yeah. So understanding and utilizing the different constructors of string class can help very much in different types of programs, because you won't need to do anything from scratch. It becomes easier to execute many stuff. Yeah. So let's know some good practices such as using the copy constructor. Many people I have seen many people does. So you can use these. No, many people I've seen they sit and copy, create a new one, while you can use the copy constructor. Also, you can choose the. It is good to choose an appropriate constructor based on the type of data and make it easier to type the program. You can you should also be mindful of the memory. So if you can do out of byte array, try to finish it with byte array. Don't try to go for a character array, or don't type more lines. So you lose more memory if you, instead of using a constructor, if you try copying directly, it takes more amount of time, which is time and memory, more space, which is not good. Also, using constructors helps you in reducing the error handling work of the your program. So, in conclusion, the string class and its constructors play a crucial role in Java programming, as we understood now. And by understanding the different constructors available, we developers can efficiently work with strings in Java. And utilizing the appropriate constructor based on the requirements will lead to your efficient working of a program. So hope you liked it. Please do like and share and subscribe.